Konbanwa.
I am sharing this game with Xavier, so there's a chance if he decides to play it, we could get booted off. But that's not going to happen because I think he has a life. I really want to know what that fucking doorknob is for.
Hi, Mazzy. I can't see anything on my own computer because it's being a piece of shit right now, but...
Well, if only there was another computer that we could share.
I mean, I just want my own computer.
Okay, so Monster Prom. Monster Prom is a competitive dating sim RPG visual novel where we will play monstrous high school students competing for the hearts of our true loves.
Is it really monstrous, though?
I mean, yeah.
It's a little too cute.
They're scary monsters, and you're profiling them.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have 2 players. See it new.
Should do a full game.
Full game? I mean, the difference is 15 minutes, so...
Share controller.
Ah, spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. These people had a much better experience in high school than I did.
Me too.
My experience in high school was playing Magic with the nerds in the library. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless. Sometimes brilliant. Sometimes just stupid. But always willing to live life to the fullest.
As most teenagers.
Again, I feel like playing Magic in the library, as much as I did enjoy it, probably was not living life to the fullest.
I mean, that's more than what I did.
What did you do?
Stayed at home, went to the library sometimes went to an anime club, and that's it.
Hey, anime club was fun in high school.
I know.
Can you guys hear, Raven? Alright. Why is there cat hair?
Because Simba was in here, remember?
Yeah, but I mean, we didn't rub him on the microphone. We were on a wild journey to discover who he
shut up. Hi, Yusuf.
Yusuf! Alright, so... Who do I want to be? I kind of want to be this zombie.
How are you, Yusuf?
Or do I want to be the physical manifestation of abyss mysticism? Now that I said that, he's significantly cooler, but I'll go with the zombie. My name will be...
Sweet Lord, don't make it something dumb. Wait a minute, this isn't Dracula. I don't think he was around when you mentioned Monster Realms, did he?
I mentioned it twice.
You're in quite a rut? What rut are you in? If I may ask. I don't know if you want to ask, or if you want to talk about that on stage.
Apparently I forgot the alphabet for a second. That's a lovely start to this night. I will be the mighty Flum Plunger.
Of course you will.
Sure.
My computer's still being slow.
Choose.
I'm always the female.
You know there's 2 of those, right?
Yeah.
And you don't know what the others identify as?
I just now noticed. Like, actually.
They have the option for she pronouns. There are potentially 4 females here now.
I've literally played this game like 5 times trying to get Liam and like...
That is 4 more times than I've ever played this fucking game.
He's a bitch though! I'm trying to get him like so bad and it's like, you know what, I'm gonna put mine as they because I feel like he might be gay and that might be why I'm fucking up, but I don't know if that makes a difference.
I don't think that matters.
Cause like I've tried to get him like 5 times and I can never get him. I'll just keep it as Vicky because
I think
actually,
everybody
you know what?
I think everybody in this game is potentially bisexual.
You know what? Probably.
Name him Senpai.
Senpai.
It was a day with a good start, a saggy middle, and an unknown end.
An unknown end.
There are worse things in the middle than saggy.
I'm trying to get Twitch up so I can hear the audio myself.
Oh, god damn it. I'm the worst boyfriend. I'm sorry. I'm over here hogging the fucking... God damn it. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight.
It's your allergies and coughing too.
The minute I get on stream, I develop a fucking cough.
Because fuck you.
That's Twitch's usual attitude to me. Anyway. We had yet to experience its ultimate challenge. The Monster Prom!
Is that the ultimate challenge? I'm pretty
That
sure
is the ultimate... There's nothing bigger than the Monster Prom.
My challenges were fucking...
Monster Prom!
Stop.
Monster Prom!
Stop. Babe. Stop.
I need you to press the A button. We're going
No. I'm trying to talk to you too. I'm pretty sure people don't care if we're trying to talk.
I'm teasing. Oh,
No.
Okay, wow. Shoot me down in front of it. Oh, no, I see how it is.
Yep. Now you have black lips.
I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 charismatic classmates. Again, not how it went for me.
Also, I feel like the audio in the game is a little loud, but I don't know if it sounds over your voice or not.
How's the audio, you guys? Is it too loud?
Yes, it is a monster dating simulator, Yusuf. And is the game too loud? Because I feel like it is. I feel like I'm shouting over the game myself.
I can, there should be an options menu somewhere where we can drop it. Or worst comes to worst, I can just alt-tab and
Wait, what did you used to say?
hit up that OBS.
Strokes of picture Queen Elizabeth II. It's time. Oh no, my headset didn't register.
That should be about right, I think.
1 second. Stop shaking the thing. I can't
But
read.
it's a cool song, I gotta dance. I've got the music inside
Pulls
me.
out a 1911 and puts it in its temple. The volume is fine to be quite honest, I guess. That's a cue.
Yeah.
At
10%.
most 10% reduction.
I think that's about what I did.
Okay, hang on. Let me pull it up so I can see the messages too, and I don't have to look down like that. Okay, that works.
My computer is literally between us, and the stuff on Twitch is going to be delayed.
Yes, but then I can just look over.
It's okay, I like you guys more anyway. Aha!
Did you read this?
I have the power
Okay,
now.
there you
Yes,
go.
I did. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay. That's a nice touch. I didn't know his last name was LeVay.
Yeah.
A fearless fire demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire.
Who's 21? You didn't read that part.
Doesn't that just make him narcissistic? If he's a fire demon with a love of fire.
Sure.
I'm a carbon person. I love carbon. Scott Howell, 21.
Of course.
They put less. His name is less inspired.
This is literally like Monster High with the names, babe.
Oh, I'm still waiting for Nils Parker, the no parking. Sorry. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart.
You can't see my other eye in stream. It's kind of funny.
It's because you're an anime character. It'll pop through it.
Yeah, you'll see it through face there.
Liam de Lioncourt, 400 and something. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. See? It still counts for CSVS. There's a vampire. Polygeist, 22, question mark. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. She has pica. It's really a serious disability. She's had her stomach pumped twice. It's not funny.
Tooth Uncommon is the fucking mummy.
Oh, we don't get a cool mummy. Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. Who is a fucking entrepreneur in high school? Like that's such an archetype that comes out of nowhere.
I feel like there's a lot of kids like that. They're called the extra dorks.
I was an extra dork. I was king of the nerds in high school. And even I didn't have a business plan. I mean, I guess I wanted to be a writer, but I don't think that's the same thing.
Okay. Or do you want
It was
me to...
clear. It had to be one of them. It actually doesn't. They're secret endings. But who? We'd only 3 weeks to choose a prom date. Why did you wait for the last 3 weeks of fucking school? This is on you, narrator. You have made poor
I
life
like what
decisions.
HiggensBiggens just said. He's like, I don't trust the jock werewolf. He looks like he sends hairy dick pics.
But Scott's so cool. 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we had only 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. This is terrible advice for young people. But as
Don't
I already
listen to
said,
those kids.
we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Yusuf sent you a message. I can't read it from here.
Yusuf sent me a message. Gorgons don't get self-made. Who's 23 and... That's a good point!
I just noticed that. Who's 23 in high school? And 22, because Polly was 22.
Well, Polly's dead, so...
Well, they had a question mark, true.
Well, yeah, but I mean, she's been dead for a while after that. I get, but yeah, no kidding. I never.
I just now noticed that I played this game like 5 times.
Welcome to Monster Prom's stupid pop
even
quiz.
Even the 19-year-old is a fuck up, yeah, because she's 20.
Okay, last time, I promise. It's not a real cough unless you can feel that burning feeling in your lungs.
Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are.
You're gonna need a lot of that PhD.
Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way each of you will start by having stats that better reflect their true selves. They're getting their GEDs. Let's start.
So no. See, this is why it's the last 3 weeks of school. We waited for the bottom of the barrel, and we're picking up the remedial students.
You're first.
Be a visionary. What will the next big social media craze be?
Here's the first question. Who are you going for?
Okay, first of all, I don't know. Second of all, I honestly couldn't give a shit. Third of all, I'm not Xavier.
Well, the point is to pick someone.
I'm not Xavier, where I know what fucking stats each one's gonna be attracted to.
I understand, but you're supposed say which one which one do you have in mind that you want the most?
I am going on an adventure, and I go where the winds will lead me. I am a weathercock, and I live in the moment.
I'm going for fuck the ghost. I enjoyed this game does not take itself seriously. I also do not enjoy that this game does not take itself more seriously. Fuck the ghost. There's something about her.
Polly,
I'm going for the fucking hipster vampire, so.
Bullshit. It's Facebook, but each time someone shares news that isn't supported by real facts, they're taxed, and the money goes to the people that expose that bullshit. Well, first of all, people post bullshit on Facebook all the time. Nobody's gonna pay for that. That's out. Arbert. From now on, a socially awkward guy named Robert will do everything he's commanded to through the app by its users. That might happen. I could see people like paying a what do you call it, subscription to that, and then Robert, you see Robert, he's really just like this super like masochistic sub, and he gets off on this sexually, so it's like a super win-win. Greek agoras, like literal Greek agoras, reinstated in our cities. Places where philosophy and arts are discussed by the greater minds. That's the social media I want to log into. I mean, that is. I would love that. That'd be cool as fuck for me. But I'm supposed to be a visionary here. That's not gonna fucking happen. This fucking super masochistic dude is gonna get people to pay him to be a butt slave. That's what's gonna happen. The second one.
Second one, Herbert?
Yep.
Okay. I'm trying to go for the vampire, so I need to go with smart or creative, and I don't know which one that is for this one.
Arbert is here, it's Twitch.
Wait, there's something about her. I mean, court the ghost and romantically hold her corporeal hand. Make your bets now. Who wants to try to take your prom? I think he's gonna go for the mermaid or the Gorgon, but I don't know.
I did get the mermaid in my first and only previous playthrough of the game. Did you not want this?
Like, I can't. It's hard for me to focus when I have loud music in my ear and then trying to read for some reason.
Okay.
I have, like, well, I told you I have borderline ADHD, so, like, it's hard.
It's fine. Nobody's judging you. I will enjoy the... Well, this is the one track in the game that's not circling.
I know I can't do the Greek because that's gonna go for the fucking Gorgon.
I don't know if that's the case. Like, she's not a nationalist.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's Greek. It doesn't fucking matter. That's just how it is.
You know what? I'll let you be the one to metagame this game, and I'm just weathercock, baby.
Oh my god.
I feel like as long as we're metagaming, the first one is going to give you money.
Yeah, I might need to do the Arbert one too, because that's the only one that makes sense to me. So smart. God damn it. Never mind.
So my charm went up.
Right.
Why is that charming? Why? No, I want to know Whoever the fuck programmed this game, how is making somebody a slave on social media fucking charming?
Because that's what everyone is anyway.
You get the chance to produce a movie. It's based on two cool guys walking away from rad explosions. They don't look at the explosions. They don't give a fuck about the explosions. They reflect on life and love. But it's super dope and kick-ass because they do so walking away from never-ending explosions. Hey, I'll produce a Michael Bay film. That'd make me a mint. Something about superheroes, but with a love triangle between a beautiful yet somewhat relatable girl. Maybe she's always stating she's a mess, and two of the super hot superheroes, which are also like vampires or pirates or both, instant hit. I feel like somebody's been watching terrible writing advice.
I feel like that's going towards Polly because she likes the fun shit. I have to assume that's fun.
The most influential Russian novelists of the 19th century. I'm sorry, I had a huge fucking brain fuck.
I couldn't figure that out either.
919? No. 19th century. Have gone nuts. They don't remember anything about last night now. They can't find the manuscript to the brothers Karamazov. And Dostoevsky has to deliver it today. That sounds amazing. I'm doing the fuck out of that, the bottom one.
The bottom one?
Yeah.
I was gonna do that one too. Oh no, that one's fun. Okay, never mind.
So we're both charming and we're both fun. We might end up wrestling for the same waifu.
I don't want the same waifu though. What's the sexiest type of knowledge a lover can have for you?
World of Darkness.
Okay, obscure 80s movie trivia. All the principles to build a financial empire. Lyrics to all Disney songs. My god, that one's not obvious. Sports things. How to set stuff on fire and how to... That's really not obvious. How to make a killer cocktail out of anything.
Ooh. So, I'm confused because of their choice of wording. It says sexy.
Well, I feel like this is the more important one because this is gonna dictate who you're going to go for.
Yeah. But again, weathercock.
And who pops up more, actually.
Okay, well, how to set stuff on fire is clearly Scott.
Yeah. Disney is definitely the mermaid.
The second one is Vera.
And the sports is the werewolf. Oh my god, this is gonna be hard for me because I don't know which one Liam would go for because he's a fucking hipster vampire who's a dork.
Obscure 80s movie trivia.
I have to assume that's his, but I don't know.
And then Polly probably wants the killer cocktail, and then the mermaid is the Disney songs.
Yeah. And then the financial is the fucking wording, like you said, I think.
Again, I'm not going for anybody in particular though, so. See, it's saying sexiest, not most attractive. So it's like, what personally gives me a boner? And I gotta tell you, my tags are not listed here.
But you know what's funny? I would be very concerned if someone picked the lyrics to Disney songs.
Why?
But,
there's lots of girls like that.
No, I know. But if you like read that in a different kind of way, it's kind of scary.
Dress up as Jasmine for me.
But you know what's funny though? I just outed myself because I know all the words to Disney songs, and you know that because I'm a mess.
I'm gonna go for all the principles to build a financial empire. Because while I don't necessarily find that sexy or attractive, that would be useful in a life mate for Capcom.
Literally, it's none of this stuff for me because I'm not a pyromaniac. I hate sports. Cocktails are fine. I mostly like wine. Financial empire, whatever. Lyrics to Disney songs, that's cool, but I like 80s movies, so let's go that one. Hey, I got Liam! Yay! What'd you get?
I'll take Vera.
You got Vera? Okay.
Vera, my stats aren't good for Vera though.
Yeah, no, mine aren't either.
She wants what, money and smart?
Yeah.
I don't actually know what she wants.
Liam likes creative and smart, so this is gonna dictate really where you go is gonna dictate where they pop up most.
Okay, so let me show our friends here. So we have our stats here on the side, and we need to get our stats to a certain level to get our dream date.
But you know what's funny? Liam is the biggest douche ever because I've played this game how many times the other day? 4 or 5 times.
You just said you played 5 times.
Trying to get him, and it doesn't work. And my stuff, my smarts and my creativity were up near the 20s and shit like that. For that purpose, and it didn't work.
One day Senpai will notice you.
Really?
Huh, I actually got decent money.
Make this an anime.
Alright, let's, I guess I get money from the library, as you do. That day, you spend some time on the library's PC, managing your start kicker.
Gotta love it.
You deceive lots of people with sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain plus 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you only keep plus 2 money. True fucking story. Capcom's Patreon goes right back out to getting stuff. You spot Vera and Polly discussing something. You've got to get on this conversation. It's bound to be something nasty. Why am I automatically a prick? You have not even given me a chance to roleplay my character game.
It's not gonna let you.
Hey! What? Are you going to that party tonight? At Dale the Mummy's crypt? Oh. Mummy's name is Dale, Yusuf.
You gotta sound like a fucking... What is she?
California
girl.
You do it.
No, I don't know how to do a California girl.
I can't do Scottish. I don't trust my ability to do California. Hey girl, you going to that party tonight at Dale the Mummy's crypt? That kind of went southern.
You're so bad, yeah, you did.
Yeah, but
no, we're done there.
The dog star has aligned with Venus or something, so his parents are beings of pure energy for the weekend. He's got the place entirely to himself. I might stop by.
Yay!
Okay, so listen, Scott's gonna be there too, and I totally want to spike his drink. Laxatives or Viagra?
Not impressed with the mummy's name. So if you hear popping noises, it's me popping my knuckles.
I don't know if you want to give a werewolf Viagra, unless you're trying to Red Rocket.
But that's funny though.
I was to think something fun, like shrooms. Shrooms won't even dissolve in his drink, you idiot.
But Valley Girl accent is saying, "Oh my god," like a question. At the question of every sentence.
So it's every sentence. It's the fucking spaghetti that Fierro used to do in order to get the Fierro accent.
That's why he sends the hairy dick pics.
Moonroot. It induces werewolf transformations. He'll be a literal party animal. Do you want to make him a laughingstock? Use that flower that makes a person fall in love with the first thing they see. We can make him fall in love with a chair or a houseplant.
Take your pick. What do you think's more like Vera or Polly? Which, for me, that one's obvious off the bat.
Yeah, but see, I don't know if I have the stats for this.
It goes up every time you pick.
Not so creative. No, it doesn't!
It'll do it at the end, chill.
Oh, you mean love and idleness. The one the fairies use on each other when they're having an argument.
I should rephrase it and say it'll go up every time you think, like, or you do a positive.
Yay, my waifu likes me so far.
I mean, cool, I haven't gotten to mine yet, so what the fuck are you glowing about?
I can't think of anything more perfect. I'll have my man in the Fey realm send over a case of it. But the next day... You couldn't have given me some kind of signal, anything? Dude, I didn't even know you were going to be coming down the stairs right when Scott opened his eyes. And I definitely didn't know he would fall in love with just your leg. I mean, I've had my leg humps before, but you completely ignore me while he was doing it. You know, she has some weird proclivities. I don't think...
She needed the look in the eye. She needed the passion, and it wasn't happening.
She needs an emotional connection.
Oh, okay, so you got more messages. I can't read them from here that well.
Naughty Crumbum! Hey, how's it going? The werewolf is generally the consensus of Capcom is that werewolf is best waifu. Scott? I know, rude. Well, it's not really his fault. He's just a big dumb werewolf after all. So pathetic. The real blame lies with me! Yay! Oh yeah! My stats went up!
No, that's what I just said. Like, it depends if you choose something that's positive. Like, if it says not so creative, it'll fuck you up. And it happens to me, so don't feel bad. Chill, chill.
I can fuck with you!
Babe, seriously.
Whee!
Seriously,
Okay,
don't do that, seriously. I'll go to class. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school.
Horseshit.
You gain +2 smarts. Yay! You have some more questions, by the way.
We are indeed Naughty Crumbum. VTM is going to be tomorrow. I really got to get the stream calendar back up and going. I've fallen behind on it. I apologize. But yes, Savage City episode 3 is tomorrow.
You look up to find Liam and Scott waving their phones in each other's faces. What about this one? No, I definitely swiped left on that one, bro. But this is my best picture. But it's not even a picture of you. It's just a photo of a stop sign wearing a top hat. It's artistic. I don't know, maybe if it was a picture of a fire hydrant. Of course it is for him. Well, it's not as if your pictures are in any way superior. What are you even doing in this one? Smiling. Unacceptable. But I like smiling. Are you sure it's wrong? Of course I am. Look, I'll even bring in an impartial third party. Oh shit. I don't think I remember this.
You're renowned for your Tinder success. Is there something I don't know about?
Apparently. What's your secret? I don't just smile with my face, I also draw a smiley face on my bare chest.
That's why you get so many hits on Tinder.
I shock
you know
and amaze
what?
them.
Code cracked.
I shock and amaze them with my custom Instagram filter, Sepia Mustache Enigma. I know who Liam is, so I'm gonna go for that one. Look at his face, it's my favorite. Sepia Mustache Enigma, I never heard of. I mean, of course I've heard of it. I'm the only one who's ever heard of it. Because he's so fucking cool! But I got a new phone and my settings got all messed up for me, so do you think you can transfer it to me? Liam is clearly impressed by your filter game, but don't expect him to ever mention it again. You gain +2 smarts and +1 creativity.
Okay, so check it out. We're gonna need the chat's help on this. Alright, so listen.
No,
the interactive, you guys get to help.
I think we just need 2. Just the 2 people playing, no?
Yes, if you want to completely ignore our friends that are watching us, Melinda. So, we're going to choose an object. We're going to choose an object, and then it's going to tell us to rate them somehow. And you guys are going to help us rate it. So, 2 of us choose an object. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Carburetor.
Vegetable peeler. I don't know where that came from.
Player order is decided based on how useful the selected object would be as your only belonging on a desert island. Start debating now. I think the vegetable peeler wins.
I could actually stab someone with it. Against that doorknob.
Will there be more Austin Powers bathroom shenanigans for episode 3? We can only hope. Does anybody care to somehow defend the retarded choice of a carburetor on a desert island? Or do we just let Raven go first?
That's like vegetable peeler.
Huh. You know, if I had thought about it, what I would have done is reduce the Twitch lag. Because now every time we're going to have to, like, wait a minute.
I mean, you can do that now if you want before we keep going.
Nah, I'd have to reset everything.
You can collect. It's a desert island, so there's no water.
I played Devil's Advocate all fucking day, Chaz. You're fucking. I know I'm fucked.
Let's go.
I wonder what table I'm gonna go for. Can you read my throat's being a little weird?
You take your seat between the strongest and the smartest men you know. I think you're fucked. Liam appears to be taking a very intense picture of some bizarre-looking food. Scott is looking about as confused as you are currently. But Liam, food is delicious. It is for eating.
You gotta sound like a jock, not cool.
That sounds cool to you? What the fuck does a jock sound like?
I don't know.
Food is delicious.
There you go.
It's for eating. That's why they call it lunchtime.
Neither of those statements is wrong, but they also aren't quite connected.
Scott, if I had the capacity to eat, I assure you, I would still ignore the actual content of the food in favor of finding the perfect combination of a flawless Instagram post. Oh, I see. You're gonna post a picture to advertise the food to people who can actually eat it. You're so smart.
Clutch chat voice.
Clutch chat.
I had no idea that this was even a thing.
I'll be happy to eat your food for you. I am afraid your palate is way too unsophisticated to appreciate these rare Japanese delicacies. Ooh, they're Japanese? Do you have any Scott snacks? Scott snack? You know what? Fine. I've taken all the pictures I need. Eat whatever you want.
The jock line is, bro, dude. Pounds of beer.
Thanks, Liam. Oh, they all look so yummy. I don't know where to start, Raven. Any ideas?
Maybe your choice of a snack can get one of these boys to snack on you. Oh my. In an innuendo way, not literally. I hit A. Obviously, the lychee fruit-flavored custard with a side of tofu and a drizzle of raspberry extract is the most superior food on the plate. That was a mouthful. Go for the brightly colored bag of meat biscuits that somehow has an anime drawing of Scott's face on it. That says Scott Snacks. Vampire's a weeb! He is a weeb, but it's cool. So, obviously, I'm gonna go for the first one.
I feel like being a weeb isn't very hipster, though. Well, go for it.
Probably not. Yay!
Oh, Raven, I always knew you were a monster of impeccable taste.
I know.
The Chad werewolf with the patrician stance versus the virgin kindred with the plebeian flesh. Actually, that isn't true. I assume everyone has horrible taste and a useless aesthetic. But in this case, it's pretty clear this assumption does not apply to your beautiful self. Did I say beautiful? I meant your aesthetic is beautiful.
Senpai is blushing.
Because we have the same aesthetic. The lychee custard picture's already gotten more likes than any other food on this table. And it's absolutely delicious. How could the way it tastes possibly have any relevance to a conversation about food? Liam, you're so smart that I don't even understand how that makes any kind of sense. Thank you for being someone with whom I can actually discuss the important nuance of Japanese food pictures. It appears you and me against a very ignorant world.
Yay. Yeah, stupid everyone else for actually eating their food and not taking pictures. Thank goodness you only have to XOXO.
Did you automatically win?
Did I automatically win? Probably not, because half the time he denies you, so I'm probably gonna get denied.
Alright.
Where do you want to go?
You want to see an accurate depiction of high school? This is the part where I go to the table with the women and be embarrassed. Vera's about to lift a glass of scotch to her immaculately painted lips. You can drink whatever at the school, apparently. When She's 23! Who's gonna argue with her? When Miranda screams, "Stop! Don't drink that!"
What?
The scotch costs more than most cars. Has your taster tried it yet? What taster? You don't have a taster? What if your drink is poisoned by someone jealous of your good looks and royal title? Listen, Mary, I only drinks 4 things. Scotch, red wine, the tears of my enemies, and straight up poison. I am fucked up constantly.
He had 4XX years to work on his lady game, and this is weak ass fuckboy.
You drink poison on purpose? Miranda, my hair is venomous snakes. You think poison actually harms me? Well, you should still have a taster. What if someone puts really spicy hot sauce in your drinks? Or poison? Ugh. What do I have to do to get you to drop this? Simple. Hire a taster. Fine. Any volunteers? This might just be the big break you've been looking for. You raise your hand, and when Vera picks you, you drink all her scotch, enraging Vera and delighting Miranda. Pretend to be poison, terrifying Miranda and amusing Vera. You shoot Vera a wink, and take the tiniest sip of her scotch, and then... No! Stop vomiting! How will you be able to taste poison if you're too busy foaming at the mouth and vomiting? I'm a good actor. You fool, he's poisoned! Run and tell the authorities before this poor sap's face melts off or something. I feel like I picked the super, what's the weeb thing? Tsundere?
Tsundere, yeah.
Oh dear! Oh my! I'm no good in crisis situations! Curse my uniformly pleasant childhood!
Uniformly pleasant.
Miranda faints with the utmost drama. If there's one thing princesses are good at, it's fainting. That was hilarious. I should put poison in my scotch more often. You can stop vomiting now, by the way. She passed out. Oh. Do you need the antidote? Oh, here you go. I guess I should have let you know the scotch was actually poison. It just adds flavor.
Rude.
Oh well, how about we get ice cream to make up for it? Prom is technically a second date. Oh, they say the second interview is the hardest one to get. Your stomach's still too weak for ice cream.
So,
But you're never too sick to spend some quality time with Vera.
I guess you're officially going for the Gorgon.
Alright, everybody chooses a food. Say your choice out loud before the rest of the players start clicking.
I don't know.
Pick a food!
I know, but I don't know what I would like the most right now. Fine, I'll go with my weeby answer as always, Suji.
I will pick kimchi.
Kimchi.
Player orders decided based on how unappealing a pizza topped with the chosen food as its topping. Start debating now.
Well, kimchi is fermented cabbage.
I think you won this one again. Baba Ganoush, Whataburger.
Whataburger.
Fucking fist bump for Whataburger. Whataburger's amazing. Alright, what's worse? Kimchi pizza or sushi pizza? Let us know.
Someone said kimchi.
It's one vote for kimchi. I feel like I have to be honest here. I feel like I would rather have well,
kimchi is spicy.
okay,
so
we're
of course
assuming like a standard pizza, right? We're assuming like tomato sauce, cheese, and then shit on top of it.
Yeah.
Like kimchi is cabbage, very
and some other stuff that's spicy and hot and it's fermented.
like they don't really have fish pizza, right?
No.
Okay, what do you think? Because I already got 2 votes for kimchi.
I mean, you could win this one. I don't care.
We are supposed to debate. You were not playing the game,
I'm debating. I said kimchi's probably kind of gross on top of a pizza.
All right, fine, I win.
Yes, that's fine.
Why do I have the controller? I'm the controller.
Because you took it from me.
I'm PC Master Race.
Sure.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know what else I should stock up on for Vera besides money.
She likes smarts. Smarts and money.
You really have been playing this game or shitload.
I played it that one time, like 5 times. That one day, 5 times, I should say.
That day, the teacher's just tired of teaching, so she recurs to the classic technique of not giving a shit and putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch.
Yeah.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
No, that's not historical.
You want to go right now?
No, I'm talking about like actual historical, like actual history.
What you don't expect is that it's super effective. God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed. This is a cool teacher, but at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. Plus 2 smarts.
Look at you being smart.
Later, you see Vera cackling to herself in the hallway. Which is whatever, but you might as well find out why. Just practicing my prom queen acceptance speech in my mind. It's not like the title bears any meaning whatsoever, of course, and I really do consider the whole thing way beneath me. However, considering how much meaning other girls put on it, I can't risk some uppity bitch thinking she's better than I am. Plus, it's not bad branding either. I could see using a victory to start a line of successful prom queen accessories, guaranteed to get you the win. Perfect prom shoes, the right makeup, fancy knives to take out your opponents. Speaking of which, I assume this goes without saying, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. I'll be doing a blood ritual to ensure my win. I still haven't found the exact details yet, but I'm optimistic that at least some of the items will be found in the shop. The only question is where exactly I can find the details for a proper blood ritual. Ask the Coven, they're witches, they should know all about blood magic. Literally just search the internet, that's like literally what it's there for.
Like, that's literally what it's there for.
Okay, so the stream hasn't met the Coven yet, but the Coven are like antagonist characters.
I met them once and I still don't know what the hell they do.
They oppose the monsters, basically. I feel like the internet would be the best thing because, like I said, the Coven are antagonist characters.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that would apply to smarts.
So smart.
Oh, right. Good call. Sometimes you get so caught up in the grand scheme of exploiting blood magic to secure petty victory that you forget about the little things. Do tell, sister. You and Vera scamper over the library to put the school's computer to good use for once. I made money! I made 100,000 money! For real, does anyone at the school use school resources for educational purposes? I use it for fucking money! Let's just search. Blood magic to guarantee prom queen victory over basic bitches to maintain school status. That's pretty clear, right? Couldn't possibly be clearer. Seems like we're gonna need the blood of a former prom queen, the tongue of a goat, and the earrings of an ancient goddess. I know where to get one of those things. Not exactly stuff that's going to be lying around, but when you're destined to be prom queen, you make it work. Not that I'm destined to be prom queen, or I wouldn't have to do blood magic in the first place. But hey, when you want to achieve greatness, you make your own destiny. You check the shop, I'll grab a goat, and we'll meet up in the bathrooms to cut its tongue out and get this party started.
Sweet lord.
Sounds like a party indeed. +2 fun and +1 smarts.
Good job. Let's go. You took class, so now
I've never actually had kimchi. I have no idea how it smells or
Me
tastes.
either.
I will
But
take.
I heard it does smell kind of bad, actually. I guess I'll go to auditorium because it's smarts and creativity, so. Good.
That day when rehearsing for the class play, it's as though I'm slipping into the Vera voice. This is like when I have to story tell for like 6 different NPCs at once and they all have like
You're
mannerisms.
like, wait.
That day when rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. I mean, everything's on YouTube. To creativity. Liam stalks past you backstage, pretending to talk to himself, but clearly speaking for your benefit. Oh, the tangled tribulations of the committed iconoclast. The talent shows a fascist monument to misguided ego and public spectacle. The dignified thing would be to sit out the event in protest. But that's what everyone expects me to do, therefore I must participate. The question is how? How do I foreground my native artistic talent while simultaneously making plain my utter contempt for the event?
I don't remember this one. This one's gonna fuck me up.
That's because you're metagaming. Liam pauses his monologue to give you an opportunity to interject. Any ideas?
13 minutes of judgmental staring. A live mashup of Stravinsky's Rite of Spring at the theme song of Ninja Turtles.
I feel like that could go either way.
Count yourself lucky you haven't experienced. Yeah. I don't know what would be best for Liam. I want to say the staring because he's a hipster who judges everything, I think.
I'm leaning towards that also. Like, I feel like he might criticize Rite of Spring mashed up with the Ninja Turtles, which is, like, who would do that? But he's a hipster, so his opinion.
Yeah, because it's mainstream.
And
he's trying to be meta. God damn it.
Have you ever wondered why I always avoid prolonged eye contact? Of course you haven't. No one ever wonders anything about the mysterious outsider. I avoid eye contact, you see, because vampires are cursed with hypnotic gaze.
God damn it.
Anyone who holds my forlorn gaze too long becomes irrevocably infatuated with me. Just imagine the entire school falling in love with me just like that. Every shred of my carefully cultivated unpopularity gone in just 13 minutes. Liam gazes into your eyes for a moment, but not quite long enough.
Oh no.
Oh, you don't understand. No one understands. The best way to love me is to totally hate me. You fool. You leave Liam to write poetry about this or whatever, and you're clearly not helping. You lose -2 charm and -1 boldness.
Oh no. Although I don't even think those stats apply to him, so it doesn't really matter.
That weekend, something happened to you.
Oh, god damn it.
These will fuck you. Cosmic Microwaves!
Hey,
Good
Cosmic.
evening, Cosmic. How you doing?
How are you? You're having your evening tea at a nice place when you start feeling sleepy. Next thing you know, you're waking up in an abandoned warehouse.
That's a normal...
Oh, sweet Lord Buren.
Finally! Hello. It took you almost 2 hours to recover consciousness. Rude much? Anyway, let's do this quickly. I have someone else to drug and kidnap at 9. You're here tonight because I might or not be starting to have feelings for Flamplanja. Woo! But feelings are dumb and blind and flighty and dumb. And I won't let my feelings lead me into a life I end up regretting. Thing is, I'm fabulous, so of course I've created a specific list of features I expect in a love partner. You can absolutely screw me here.
I won't be mean though. I'll give you this.
You know to guarantee I don't end up murdering them out of boredom and contempt. And you know what I appreciate in people? Ambition and direction. I want someone that's thinking beyond just what they want to do or where they want to go this summer. I want someone with a plan, so we can both be fabulous and conquer life with our own fierce ways. So tell me, would you describe Flamplanja as an ambitious person who has planned an amazing future for himself? Flamplanja has his entire life planned out in a set of color-coded manila folders, including all potential scenarios, tons of charts, and even some thoughts on how his lineage can continue his master plan. Sure, you know how Flamplanja works at a burger joint on the weekends? According to his plans, 20 years from now, he might become the manager. Also, he has very serious plans to become platinum in FOF by next year.
Gotta love it. What does that say?
Tonight we are playing Monster Prom. Monster Prom is a competitive virtual novel dating sim.
What does Yusuf say? I'll keep this short and sweet. Family, religion, friends, those are all demons you must slay in order to succeed in business.
Well, I'm a godless heathen, but I love my family and I adore my friends, so...
I'm sure you're after reviewers hard there, Yusuf. So I guess I'll go for the woman.
Manila folders, charts, color-coded. You just made her wet. Those are the keys to getting a lady excited. You literally...
Wet floor sign.
Oh, I'd like to tackle his spreadsheet. Those are the keys to getting a lady excited. You're pretty sure they aren't, but sure. I don't know, just...
But sure.
Does my collection of manila folders... I actually do have quite a few, like, fucking, like, manila envelopes. They're filled with extra character sheets, but I own them. Did you just, like, stop what you're doing and drool for a few minutes?
No, they're annoying. So she is incorrect. She just got weird fetishes.
I wonder if he uses the same color codes that I use in my plans. Who knows? Even our life master plans could merge. I'm looking forward to analyzing the degree of compatibility in our lineage plans.
I thought the key to get ladies excited was a doorknob.
It's gotta do something!
Why slay? That is a lot wasted potential exploitation for life.
See, Mazzy's got the right idea. Ah, look at me getting all romantic. Vera sure has a unique sense of romanticism, but your shirt will be good enough for Flamplanja. You gain +3 charm for your good deeds. See, you helped us.
Yay!
Everybody chooses an animal. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Antelope.
Panda bear.
Player orders decided based on how cute a video where a charming cat... Fuck!
Wait, what was yours?
Antelope.
I mean, antelopes are pretty cute.
Alright, you're welcome to chime in, chat, but I think I've already lost this one.
Well, you won the last one.
Is it cuter for a charming cat to become friends with a panda, or charming to become antelope?
We can do back and forth here. I won the first one, you won the second one.
No, that's not how it works! It's a debate! I will honor the spirit of the game.
Okay. So, yeah, chat. What would be cuter, panda bear or antelope?
I mean, I will give my vote to fucking panda immediately.
Oh, especially baby pandas.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I lost this one. I don't want to negate the chat involvement, but I don't think I win.
Also, there's a massive delay, darling.
That's okay. Just go ahead and go first. Just pick you.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'll go to...
Oh, Yusuf voted for me.
Solid. I'll go to class again.
Unfortunately, I voted for Raven, so it's still just a tie. That day you were astonished by the new stuff you learn in class. You thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. Who would have thought that class could actually be useful? What a nice surprise. You gained +1 valuable lessons. Good luck trying to use that in this game, and +2 smart.
I love it.
You hang out afterwards to impress Liam with your sweet Instagram filters. You're really making some headway when...
Greetings, my love.
Oh my god, this fucking guy, I hate him so much. Why does he pop up?
Okay, the Space Prince. What is the voice I use for this?
Ring-a-ding-ding, baby. This game was rigged from the very start.
Oh, I feel like it's, slightly Johnny Depp, Willy Wonka voice. Never fear, bored teen.
Oh my god.
I am here to rescue you from the drudgery of high school.
How is that Johnny Depp?
Johnny Depp and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
That's not even his voice.
Really?
No.
I might be thinking of the wrong scene then, but that's what I'm sticking with.
Okay.
I suppose your heart's in the right place, but I'm afraid there's no experience novel enough to conquer my limitless ennui.
Count Orsi voice.
Count Orsi? Oh, fuck. Ah, I haven't done Orsi in forever. I'm a Count Orsi. I'm kind of a dickhead. No, that's wrong, but I'll give it the shot. We'll see where this goes. Nowhere useful, I am certain, but we will see. Not even. Marrying an interdimensional prince? No, not even that. What's about marrying an interdimensional prince? Ironically. My god, it's so disruptive. It may be the most disruptive thing ever. No, it seems the prince has bewitched Liam with his idiotic proposal. All is lost, unless you can think of something even more disruptive to marry. A unicorn with a toilet on its head, or the concept of marriage itself.
I feel like it's that one, but I'm pretty sure last time I did that one, it was wrong. But I don't remember.
But it also depends on your stats.
I don't know. What do you think?
I feel like the right answer is the concept of marriage itself, but I say that with the caveat that I'm awful at this.
I know. I don't really know. Oh, shit. I'll just do the concept of marriage itself.
But you can't marry marriage. Maybe you can't, but that's only because you do not possess the soul of a poet. Don't you see the brilliance of this scheme? No. Marriage is monogamous. If I marry marriage, then no one else can marry. It's the most disruptive marriage of all. So long, posers. I'm off to deflower a precious social construct.
Okay, I got that right.
This will surely put a stop to the prince's practice of proposing a marriage to random high
fucks me up.
schoolers.
I remember now.
As soon as Liam figures out how to actually marry an abstract concept. Meanwhile, you gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts.
Yay!
Sure.
Okay. You remember how Vera said she needed the blood of a prom queen? Remember how I said I know how to get that? And she told me to go to the shop? This isn't the first time I spent money for a chick. God damn it! Oh, I fucked up!
What?
Wait, is the shop in the bathroom?
No, it depends where the cat is.
Fuck!
I was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh.
Now Waifu Vera will never notice me.
No, because they're gonna show up in the same place that you go. It doesn't really matter.
I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give +0 shits and gain +2 boldness.
I think she likes that as well, if I'm not mistaken.
You notice Vera standing in the corner, pissed.
Yusuf, can you eliminate them both? Let's eliminate them both. Someone will give you the sun.
What looks like a fresh braid on the back of her head is actually 2 of her snakes fighting. Poisons flying everywhere. Oh, I'm okay. Just Hissy and Bob having another disagreement. It happens. This time they can't decide whether Miranda's domain should be called a kingdom or an empire. And it's like, Who cares? I'm telling you, if they want my hair, I would sell them to Thailand, where they eat snakes. Decapitate them to set an example. You could totally rock some bangs. Snakes get feisty when they don't have jobs. Put them to work building your evil empire. Ooh. I feel like that one's a little too obvious. This could be a trap.
You'd be surprised.
Hey. Why, of course. I'd forgotten how testy snakes become without gainful employment. It's all in the best-selling book, Snakes in Suits. Is it just... Is it like a sock? You're just gonna...
Yes.
There you go, Slitty. But come to think of it, my snakes already do have jobs. They're just not doing them. Bob, where's the report on Portugal? Are they at war yet? Kissy, have you poisoned the school's water supply like I asked? No? Then how am I supposed to sell my water to Miranda's family? You think it's easy selling water to mermaids? Kissy and Bob pull out cell phones and start making calls. You don't know which impresses you more, Vera's managerial skills or the fact that her snakes can use cell phones without thumbs. Either way, you get +2 creativity and +1 smarts.
I think I'm going about Liam though the wrong way, if I'm not mistaken.
You've sucked his dick this whole time!
No, but I'm talking about, like, stat-wise, because I've noticed that every time I do smarts and creativity, like, he denies me. So there has to be something I'm missing that...
Maybe you have to be the least smart and the least creative person, so he'll go with you ironically.
I don't think so.
Alright, choose a brand. Say your choice out loud before the rest of the players... Before clicking. Briars.
Briars, damn it. I don't know what's a popular brand.
Doesn't have to be popular, it just needs to be a brand.
Hey, Daya.
Wow, you went really hipster with that. You are Liam's intended. Fucking vegan mac and cheese. Player orders decided based on how silly a mascot for the selected brand would be. If the selected brand already has a mascot, compare it to the imaginary mascots of the other brands, start debating that. So Briars is ice cream. Yes. Daya is vegan macaroni and cheese. I think the vegan mac and cheese mascot wins this one again.
But he doesn't. They don't have
Chat,
one.
any input? Vegan mac and cheese mascot or Briars mascot? Briars ice cream. What were you saying?
I don't think they have a brand. And also, I don't think Briar does either. So we're just making them up. Then it says.
Briars is ice cream.
Yeah, but it doesn't have an imaginary like mascot. I mean.
No, it says if it has a mascot, then we argue.
Oh.
See, the goal is you got to ask chat quickly, so that way when it finally rolls around to them. Yusuf says Baskin Robbins. I'm assuming that means he votes for the ice cream mascot. Anyone else? 3, 2, 1. Giving it a minute so that my countdown will actually catch up. That's really pointless.
What?
Okay, so what do you think? I got 1 vote for ice cream, and then I'm voting for you.
I mean, either one of them could have a silly-ass mascot.
My God! Pick one!
I don't know. Fine, I'll choose yours. Jesus Christ.
I win.
The delay is harsh.
Yeah, it is.
You might want to fix that.
No, it's the default Twitch thing.
Mm.
I can fix it, but it's gonna the whole quality of the screen is gonna go down. Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
Watching Vera eat is usually pretty disturbing. Her snakes eat at the same time she does. Girl's gotta feed her subordinates. Do you want her employees to starve? That's bad. That's cruelty to animals. That's bad human resources. But at least it's usually quiet. This time, however, Scott is doing his best to change that. Oh, fuck. Go, Lefty! Gobble that mouse! No, watch out for Wiggles coming up from behind! Use the tongue! Go! He does this every week or so. Whichever my snakes need a meal, he seems to think snake-eating contests are a competitive sport. Also, I don't think he realizes that an actual snake-eating contest would probably involve people eating snakes. I tried charging him for tickets to get him to stop, but he actually pays to do this. He keeps track of each snake's statistics on a little index card. He's even given them names. You've given them names! Are you upset that they're the wrong names?
Yes.
Go Slither! Go Bendy! Go Sanchez! Snake! Those aren't that... Okay, so... I'm a little concerned about how in tune I am with this fictional Gorgon. Those aren't the names. God, no matter how much he pays for the tickets...
Damn, I guess I'm being replaced.
Never that. This seems like a really tense situation. You resolve it in the only way you know how, by opening your mouth and yelling. Snake! Eat that food and stay away! This is nothing compared to Earthworm Eating Contest. That's gotta be Vera's. That has to be. I boycott this game if that's Scott's. What?
I thought it might have
been.
been.
There's nothing more exciting than a snake eating contest.
I thought the first one was Scott's until I saw the second one. And I was like, wait, what?
You gotta tell me about it. Oh yeah, earthworm eating contests are literally crawling with suspense. And even better, they're going on all the time, with thousands of players in each game. Thousands? Where's the game? Where do I go? Anywhere there's dirt. Anywhere? There's dirt in so many places. So many places that aren't here. Get going. Sports that game or whatever. I will, Vera. I will. I swear one of these days he's going to decide choking on his food is a sport and die.
Yeah, next
well, you hope Scott doesn't actually die. Why not? The main thing on your mind right now is Vera's smiling at you. Nice.
As he says, next stream Raven has green dreadlocks that starts up when you
type of
style.
I tell you every day I like you just the way you are. Maybe one day you'll believe me.
Apparently I'm being replaced by a Gorgon.
I mean, for the next half hour or so, she does have my attention, but you're still numero uno.
You notice I'm looking disgruntled, which is his default, so whatever. But it seems like Miranda's pretty upset too. Better check it out.
Liam, why are you typing on your phone so angrily? Did your phone offend you in some way? Why are you mad at it? You seem to be an 8.5 on the Frowny Liam scale. The what? The Frowny Liam scale! Normally I can tell how people are feeling from their faces, but you seem to be frowning most of the time, so I created a chart to measure your frowniness. Miranda pulls out a notepad and displays a series of doodles of Liam's frowniness. They're not super accurate, but they are super adorable. I'm not angry at my phone. My so-called frowniness is caused by a heinous error. I specifically asked that my creative creme brulee, creature creme brulee, be extra crispy so it truly popped with hashtag massacre Instagram filter. Instead, they burnt it to a crisp, rendering it unphotographable. Monsters deserve to know what they're getting into if they choose to eat at this cafeteria, so they can choose to take their business to a different establishment, so I'm writing a scathing Yelp review.
Scathing Yelp review?
Liam, you can't do that. If they shut down the cafeteria, the school kitchen staff will lose their jobs. Did you know that peasants have to do labor to make living wages? They don't simply have unlimited stores of gold. I was shocked when I first found out. Of course you were. If the kitchen staff wanted to earn their wages, they should simply have been better at their jobs. I am simply the merchant of truth. No, you're the merchant of poop. Your royal sophistication shines through. Look, ask Raven. Their taste may tend toward the mainstream, but surely they can see the subpar cafeteria must be exposed. I would like to toss both of these people off of a helicopter into the sun. I mean, I feel like that's a little bit of an upward thrust, but hey, if you can do it, more power to you.
I feel like a lot of people would feel that way. You gotta read.
Oh. Don't be ridiculous. Raven is surely more compassionate than that, and would gladly help me save the cafeteria again.
Again.
Gosh, it's hard to keep track of your misadventures at the shit show of the school. Still, you'll help if you can. Miranda can't undermine Liam's admittedly talented criticism alone. This will take an army of homeless people we pay to write positive Yelp reviews of the cafeteria until we eclipse Liam's. Liam, one lone voice simply cannot shut down this cafeteria. At least not the voice of a high schooler. Let's get a renowned food critic to write a Pulitzer-worthy expose on the published and to be published in the most widely read periodicals. Second one. You.
Second one, yeah. That's obvious. Liam.
Excellent idea. I am an incredible, intelligent, compassionate person with tons of humility. More than enough to admit when a professional's help may be of use to me. You think you have the most humility? You shall never be as humble as I am. Every day my servants tell me I am the humblest person ever to live.
You sure about that?
Merchant of Truth is your new wave Baroque pop band. You gotta send me the LP. Miranda storms off in a huff, leaving you and Liam to proceed with your amazing, incredible, genius plan. You're super humble, too. To use your magnificent calligraphy skills you picked up in your elective class, Calligraphy and Murder, to write 5 letters chock full of hashtag aesthetic.
Hashtag aesthetic.
Liam produces a delicate white dove from his backpack. How is it breathing in there? How is it not plebeian? And gives it the newly addressed letters.
It's a vampire dove. Doesn't need to breathe.
You're not sure what's more intriguing, the fact that Liam trusts that the dove will be able to read the addresses to deliver the letters, or the fact that the addresses he wrote down were just their emails. Regardless, it seems to have worked because within a minute of the dove's release, you receive your first reply on your phones.
That was really fast.
Ah, I knew the exquisite Jacques Anzavor would have enthusiasm for our plight. Thus his immediate response. Dear Liam, I received your message. Though the calligraphy is quite impressive, I am afraid I must give you the same answer I gave you when you asked me to write a review on the cuisine cooked by your friend's grandmother last Thanksgiving. I don't know how you got a dove to find out where I live based on my email address. But stop contacting me. Most lovingly yours, great and humblest food critic, Jacques Anzavor.
Did you say Jacques?
That's right, it is Jacques. I'm a fucking pleb. Alright, hand me the scissors so I can kill myself.
I'm sorry, it just sounded weird. I was like, Jacques.
No, I fucked that up for real. Oh, Raven. Nobody understands the severity of the creme brulee transgression. Thank goodness we have each other. Heck yeah, you have each other. For prom, hopefully, at the very least, maybe he'll let you borrow that dove sometime to send anthrax to your enemies.
Anthrax.
Everybody chooses something bad. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Something bad? What is that's very fucking big.
Explosive hemorrhoids.
Explosive hemorrhoids. That's super fucking big. I don't know what's big. The Black Plague.
A little bit of an explanation there, but alright. Player was decided based on how interesting it would be if the selected thing was a key component of a supervillain's plan in a movie. Start debating now. I think I won this one.
You won that one.
Explosive hemorrhoids base Chaz, the Black Plague Raven. That is very accurate of us. All right, anybody wish to argue for the Black Plague, or does explosive hemorrhoids win? Flump Fosho.
I'm pretty sure you won this one too.
Okay, I'll go first. We're totally... I don't mean to be disrespecting the sanctity of chat participation, but our answers are so widely spaced.
Sure.
Alright, kitty.
The Black Plague is a cool component of every day game, sure. Hence, the game is the pathologic and you need to play that.
Oh, yeah, I promise you I would do that. Okay, what voice for her?
I don't really... Just normal, I think. I don't think she has... She doesn't look like she would have a specific voice.
Chat, what kind of voice do you want for the cat?
Unless you want to do the Monster High thing where the cats talk with, like, meow.
Oh, you want me to be that one fetish fuel chick?
The what?
I want you to fuck that cat.
Toraline?
That's what she's called, the fucking furry one.
Yeah, Toralei or Persephone Meowity.
Right. Welcome
Do
to
Bill
my
Burr.
little shop. Buy some shit, meow. I have the shit that will boost your stats. Shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures. Even some shit that might be a much needed at some very specific moments, so Take a look. Do Bill Burr. I don't know his voice well. Okay. A tampon used by the former prom queen. You know, for good old blood rituals, or in case you're just a creep with unhealthy obsessions. Don't even ask me how I got this. Well, I'm not too poor for the bloodstained tampon. This is not the first time that I've blown a good...
What the hell is that book?
A Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as life and death. I think you can also buy Dragon Erotica here somewhere. Anyway. Did I just lose stats?
No, you lost the one that you don't want, which is Charm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Kind of sounds like Haruko Fooly Cooly. I haven't watched Fooly Cooly in years.
Fooly Cooly. I love Fooly Cooly.
Fooly Cooly was so good.
I know.
Is the second season out yet?
Yes.
Is it? I haven't
seen it yet either. I want to though. I don't know where I should go. What do you think, then? Should I stick to auditorium or should I go library, outdoors, gym? I kind of don't want to do outdoors though.
What's the other thing that Liam wants? Creativity?
Creativity, smarts. Creativity would be auditorium, smarts would be classroom, library would be money.
Babe, I really don't know how to play this game. You are the Monster Prom veteran right now.
I'll kind of do bathrooms. Why not? Just randomly.
Yusuf, you are a glorious motherfucker and we all appreciate having you here. You have a fantastic night, sir, and good punching. There's a third one? Holy fuck, I'm out of the loop.
Oh yeah, I think there is a third one actually.
Back in my day, there was only 4 episodes of Fooly Cooly, and we were grateful for it.
I know. Go ahead and read.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. But you don't stop there. You want the rest of the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity. So you do some graffiti on the wall. No way!
Oh my god.
The graffiti says, I'm bold as fuck. And you know what? It turns out that the wall is a magical wall that can grant wishes. What a wall! A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold, and then you get +2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you. Once again, your lack of boundaries forces you to check the stalls. One day you'll see Coach on a shitter. That will teach you a lesson. But no, it's Liam. He has a whiteboard, a selection of markers, and a very concerned look. In the toilet?! Okay. Hang on, I gotta... His voice is up here. I'm trying to do the actually thing, and it's hard out there.
You know what's funny though? His actual voice that you hear it a couple times sounds nothing like what you're doing.
I am taking creative license, madam.
I know you are.
I am an artiste and a thespian, and you will not put me in a box.
Good job being a Liam right now.
A succession of clues with a surprising outcome? No, too pedestrian. A spell to cause diarrhea? Might not make it through while writing it. Liam was here? Is it cliche enough to be vintage yet? Ugh, I hate writer's block. There's nothing worse than an empty stall wall. Go beyond the medium with a spell that changes the reader's life, literally. Pineapple propaganda.
What?
Is it propaganda for or against pineapple?
I don't know.
It's the first one. I'm pretty sure. I suck at this game. I'm not going
I
to lie.
have to say it's the first one too, but I'm still not sure. I'll go with the first one. So smart.
That number on the back wall.
8971275?
Yeah. That's not a 555 number. Usually...
You can call them.
Yeah, I wonder, like, literally, like, what the fuck is that number? Do they legitimately want... Hang on, I'm going to Google. 897... 1275. Somebody call that number.
You should just call it. Just call it. Where's your phone?
Dan's Plumbing and Heating, 916-897-1275.
Death is overrated. Jekyll Wolves hide. I like that. And the bottom.
As you write the spell, you both activate and accidentally transform into truck drivers from Alabama. You spend the evening driving in circles around Nashville because neither of you trust GPS now. That was transcendent! I've never felt so lost and forlorn. This is like slumming, but not so mainstream. I mean, I even forgot what mainstream was. I just wanted to smack you with a beer bottle. That was totally worth getting on an APB in Franklin. That was some sick shit. Get +2 boldness and +1 smarts.
Yay. You.
I feel like this could be bad.
Sure.
You were grooming yourself in the bathroom when suddenly Liam reveals himself in your shower. That's why you can't get Liam.
What?
I was making a gay joke. How long has he been in there?
I mentioned that earlier.
Don't vampires need to be invited to houses or something? So many questions. Ah, Flum Plunger. I noticed you in class the other day admiring my collection of slightly used vintage bottle cap sex toys. Sir, what do you do with the bottle caps? Is that what those were?
I want to see what those actually look like. I really do.
Like, admiring was a strong word before, but now... I'm sure you've noticed that I have many strange and amazing hobbies, such that the average civilian could never hope to take on for sheer lack of creative talent. Trading fine insect legs, bottling peak toxic waste to turn into fine wines, generally being a part of DIM culture. Do it myself, obviously. Truly, one of the greatest joys of embarking on a great romance is getting to share your obscure hobbies with one another. And I have been giving some thought to embarking on one such great romance with Raven. You're on your way. Maybe.
Hopefully.
But tell me, what are their hobbies? Will they have some great knowledge to share with me? Sure, if you like bingo.
Don't be mean.
Oh no, I gotta repay the favor. Bottle cap nipple pasties. See, that's what I'm imagining. But it's gotta go beyond that, right? Like, it's a sex toy, so it has to be used for stimulation.
Are those a sex toy? That's not really considered a sex toy, in my opinion.
Maybe, exactly. See, like, you think it has to be used for stimulation.
That's just to cover your boobies. Like, what do you use for, like, shoving up there, man?
Maybe it's like you take 2 bottle caps with, like, a string and you make, like, a triangle out of them, and you use them to, like, cup your balls and hang them around your neck. That's literally the only thing How do you use bottle caps for stimulation? Or maybe, like...
Make
the
DIY anal beads.
You make the bottle cap vibrate and put it on the clit. Anal... Oh my god, that would lacerate. Raven is the founder and head editor of Exotic Aquatics, the guide to breeding rare fish for agility competitions. Exotic Aquatics? Why, I read that every month. I guided my Pride Turquoise Tang Trixie through a tunnel maze based on those teachings. Trixie? I had no idea it was Raven who was responsible for that. Truly, I cannot wait to hear more about their exotic aquatic prowess. Perhaps at prom. Man, you sure hope that Raven actually knows shit about fish. So you can make... So, you say so many ridiculous things a day, you cannot, for the life of you, keep track of which are true and which are lies. You'll be keeping your fingers and fin crossed for the meanwhile you gain +3 creativity.
Yay!
Everybody chooses a movie. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Mean Girls. I don't know why that popped up in my head first, but...
I'm trying to think of a, Spider-Man the XXX parody. Player orders decided based on how weird it would be to watch porn based on the select... God damn it!
Did I really lose? Did you really lose that one?
Because it's a porn. It's not weird to watch a porn based on porn.
Oh, is that what you were saying?
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention.
I was like, I'm trying to think of a porn. A famous porn. I was like, okay, whatever.
I guess I go first this time.
But if the movie itself is porn... I mean, it's probably weird to be watching Spider-Man porn, admittedly, but... Whatever. Wood Rocket's got to make a fucking business somehow. Yeah, you win this one. Although Mean Girls probably isn't that weird of a porno either.
Probably not. Half of those girls in there are sluts.
Lindsay Lohan needs money anyway. Alright, you're up.
That would be the most meta porn ever, Chaz.
It's like the pick one. I feel attacked by the debate question so far. That day, your teacher delivers an amazing and creative performance that blows all your mind. It ends up being a sensation on YouTube. Your teacher gains plus 10 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance your classmates, we hope. Or is he? We hope. What sick fuck was I separated in the womb with that wrote this game? You also gain plus 2 smarts. Hooray!
Hooray!
At the end of class, the teacher passes back your quizzes from last week. Liam looks to his and sighs. Just another fascist assessment in the... fascistic.
Yeah.
Just another fascistic assessment in a long line of fascistic assessments. Don't get me wrong, my performance on these little charades is exceptional. I am devastatingly intelligent, but... I find the entire enterprise distasteful. Must we be weighed and measured like so much raw steak? Elroy the swamp monster snorts derisively. Alright, butt sucker, if you're so smart, how... Wait, Elroy, this guy's got like a southern accent. No, that's not southern either. Hang on. I can't just go. I need a warm up.
You gotta think about it.
I need foreplay for my accents. Alright. What's a really southern word?
Hun? I don't really know.
Hoot nanny, hoot nanny, hoot nanny. Alright, butt sucker, if you're so smart, how are they supposed to access us without tests? See, it works.
It does.
Well, I mean, given time, I'm sure I could come up with... Obviously. It's not going well for Liam. You jump in and save the day.
Wait, what am I supposed to do?
How do you measure students?
Oh.
Rap battles, it's the only fair way. I mean, it's true. A brutal fight to the death, or are you too chicken?
None of these...
I'm pretty sure it's the first one. After a while, you start just getting into the game's twisted fucking logic.
I think that's why I was doing really well, but I don't know for this one.
I'm pretty sure it's rap battles.
I feel like it would be a brutal fight to the death.
Do you think this asshole wants to do a brutal fight to the death? When I think warrior, I think suspenders and bow tie.
I know, but for my stats, though, or for his stats...
Rap battles could be creativity. Brutal fight to the death is probably boldness.
Yeah, you know what? I think you're right. Yeah, let's do rap battles.
You will never hear her say that to me in any other context.
You're funny.
Why, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
As we all know, one does not truly grasp a subject until one can rap fluently about it. None would dispute that Snoop Dogg is a reigning expert on the distribution and consumption of marijuana, for example. You're not wrong, but I feel like correlation and causation. Also, his vampire bite is on the arm.
Yeah,
I guess the neck is too mainstream.
I know, yeah, it is.
Yes, very good. I'll start a petition immediately. That will definitely impress Reddit.
Right.
You give Liam his first signature. You're not sure he'll get many more. In any case, you get +2 fun and +1 creativity.
Yay.
Alright, I need more money, because Vera. That day you spend some time on the library PCs mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. I certainly don't. Anyway, you get +2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so 2 money. Later, you're wandering through the halls when you hear a voice from around a corner. Hey, psst. I seem to have accidentally turned a bitch to stone with my gaze. Don't get me wrong, she totally deserved it. That's wrong. Her nose is obviously fake, plus that nail polish, abominable. But this isn't exactly the first time I've done this, and Principal Giant Spider said if I did it again, I'd get detention. So now I need to dispose of yet another body, and I thought that since you're so attractive and kind and clever, you'd be willing to cover up the literal murder I've committed. No questions asked, right?
She is wet for you, dude.
That's called victory. Easy, we'll dress her up in stuff from the teacher and set her up in the quad like she's a new art piece.
In the theater. From the theater.
Oh. Never you fear, my lovely murderess. My good buddy Mr. Hammer will make short work of the evidence. I'll even give you the nose as a trophy.
I thought the first one was more of the aluminum thing, but I'm not sure.
This is creativity, I think. This might be charm. Ooh, but I feel like this answer is more Vera.
I know, that's what I was thinking. That's why I said the
Why do
first
I
one.
get the hard ones?
I got the hard one too.
I need to go after the hipster dipshit.
I was gonna go with the second one. That's my.
If it's charm, I'm fucked.
No, you're not necessarily. Damn, what the hell, really? What the fuck? Whatever.
You raise your hammer to begin the smashing, but Vera stops you with a look. It doesn't quite turn to stone close. Wait, what are we even doing here? Smashing a defenseless girl with a hammer in the middle of a high school? And why? Just so no one will know I murdered her? What's the point of even murdering people if no one knows you can murder people? I've got a reputation to uphold. Fuck. Well, there goes Vera.
No, it's not true, Woody. It doesn't go down that fast.
Someday you'll get to smash a petrified monster with a hammer. Someday, but not today. Today you lose -2 charm and -1 fun.
That's not that bad. That's that to her.
Choose an occupation. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Proctologist.
Lawyer.
How weird it would be to see a slutty costume based on the selected occupation.
Not mine. You won that one.
I think this one's mine.
Lawyers are always kind of depicted that way everywhere else, aren't they?
Sure.
You take your seat and... If you didn't know any better, you would say that it seems like Vera and Polly are almost interested in their phones as they are in you. And you do know better, and you know that, yes, this is exactly what's happening right now. It's nothing personal, Flum Plunger. It's just that Polly and I are very engrossed in texting our financial slave. Oh, fuck. This was the Valley Girl, right? I did her.
Yeah.
Yes! It's pretty hard to compete with some guy whose fetish is buying you anything you want. That's my fetish, too. Not buying things for people. Having people buy things for me. Duh. My voices are going wonky.
It's fine.
I've got a 3 NPC
You would
limit.
never get Polly, it's fine.
Good thing he's, like, rich enough to take care of both of us. You know what they say. True friendship is sharing secrets and financial slaves. Still, I do worry that this arrangement might not be sustainable.
I rather like the mix you got going on there, because you got Polly and Liam going on.
They're the same person. What happens if he runs out of money? Our cash flow instantly stops. Besides, being handed everything you want on a platter, in this case the platter being an online money transferring platform, is almost boring? Yeah, I get that. It's a little less boring when you're on as much cocaine as I am right now, but you see what I mean. I can't...
But I see what you mean.
I lost her.
It's fine.
If we could somehow turn this into a business venture, then maybe it would get interesting, and we could continue to profit even after he's gone broke from catering to our every whim. I mean, how interesting do you think business actually is? Since he's so obsessed with us, we should just tell him to do something totally insane and see if he still does it. I don't know. A weirdo giving away his money and getting into hijinks is great and all, but I want to start making real money. And I think money is fine and all, but my favorite currency is chaos. Liam. That was Liam. Seems like the ladies are a very exciting crossroads. Maybe a random bystander getting them nudge in the right direction. I don't even need to fucking read the other one. One is a llama. You can easily throw this arrangement into a business. Just escalate and delegate. If a financial slave go and acquire his own financial slave to give him money, and have that financial slave and go and find a financial slave. Back to square one. Aha, that would increase our income exponentially. Immediately. Not immediately, Vera. These things take time.
You gotta find them first.
Which are two of my absolute favorite adverbs when it comes to monetary gain. I do have to agree with her on that one. I mean, one financial slave between the two of us is already strangely a lot to handle. Managing an army of them sounds draining.
You kind of like such a Polly, Liam, and I like it. It's so funny.
As long as it's entertaining somebody. bothers me. I'm an SG, damn it! I gotta be like Matthew Mercer level. That's the gold standard. I gotta be up here. I gotta be up here, and I'm down here. But as long as it's a pyramid scheme, and we're at the top of the pyramid where we don't actually have to deal with lowlives, who cares? Meh, I think I'll just go check on my toilet line. Don't worry about her. Polly would never know a good business idea if it slapped her on the ass. Which happened one... Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
Which happened one time, actually,
Excuse
but it's a
me.
long story, so forget it. Anyway, we can tell people in order to become certified official financial slaves, they have to buy a kit of supplies. And they'll start at dirt slave, and then if we get 5 financial slaves under them, they can become a pathetic ground slave and work their way all the way up to gold, diamond, platinum, sal, cow, mocha, grand, supreme slave. This was a great idea, Flum Plunger. We should go write the business plan together and prepare to profit. Did Vera just say she wants to profit with you? Holy shit, sharing cash flow with Vera is like third base for her. Awesome.
How charming.
I mean, really, when you get married to somebody, what are you doing but sharing money?
I mean, sure.
As you carefully approach your chosen table, you see Liam carefully framing his artfully arranged jelly dessert for a transcendent food pick when... F-O-D-P-I-C! Ride those picks to victory!
Chaz, for your voice, did you ever check out any linguist textbook?
Linguistics textbooks? You know, I don't think I have. That's actually an interesting idea. Any particular ones to recommend?
You're Liam.
What? What does that even mean? When I say food, you say pick! Food!
No.
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 Food! Stop. 2, 4, picks, 8. Food do we appreciate? Food picks! Food picks! Go! Cease this incessant chanting this instant! What? I'm trying to help you take the best food pick. My disappointment in Polly is a little bolstered by how well I think I do Scott. Just a little.
You do Scott really well.
If I can take a little bit of pride in myself. I've been trying to take. Now that I said that, I'm gonna fuck it.
Are you a secret jock?
Now that I've said that, I'm gonna fuck it just completely to Missouri and back. You've been trying to take this food pick for like 20 minutes now. You gotta snap a pic so you can eat your tasty food. I don't eat, Scott. I only order this food so I can take pictures of it, and you're not helping.
Oh, bro.
I know. My cheerleading just isn't good enough. What I need is a cheer partner to take me to the next level. Ugh! Now, what you need is a swift kick in that. But it's too late. Scott's already chosen you as his cheer partner. Now it's up to you what the two of you will do.
I'm not even that excitable. Even in life.
We gotta pick Liam up and toss him in the air. It's the only way to really amp him up. Liam's food picks are art, so we've got to use art to cheer him on. The quiet art of mime.
We're quite out of mine.
You lead Scott in a totally artistic, totally silent mime cheer that involves an invisible rope, an invisible dog sled, and an invisible hot dog buffet. You eventually leave Scott trapped inside a tiny box and move with Liam to another table. Thanks for saving me from that. True food photography, or as I call it, les photographies des aliments, cannot be rushed.
I have to assume that was right. Because I can't read French for shit.
I don't know. We have a lot of Canadian viewers. Somebody's got to be French-Canadian. Are you sure he's okay over there in that box?
His faces.
You're pretty sure he's fine. You'll let him out at the end of lunch and he licks your face. But most importantly, Liam tags you in his triumphant food pick. Is this for real?
Oh no. I mean, oh cool, whatever.
A celebrity. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the player before clicking. I don't know if I should... See, there's two schools of thought. You either go normal or you go way off the rail.
Keanu Reeves.
Which way will I go? Let's try normal this time. No, wait, no. You went normal. I have to go wacky, so...
Okay.
Ron Jeremy.
I don't even know who the hell that is, but sure.
Player orders decided based on how weird a video game starring the selected celebrity would be.
I don't know who you're talking about, so I'm gonna assume you win this one.
Ron Jeremy is a famous porn star with a huge dick.
Go for it.
And I've never actually seen anything he's been in, but I imagine he has a large bush because they call him the Hedgehog.
Oh my god. Okay, go for it. I like the surfing music. I can still hear it in your headset. It's so loud.
Sure.
Oh, fuck! I'm a little afraid my my stats might be a little too low, so I'm gonna go to class, get my smarts up, and we'll see what happens. You learn a ton of spells that are as cool as they are seemingly useless.
How does they are seemingly useless?
He's looked through most of the cantrips in the D&D book. A spell to renew stickers' stickiness. Hey, that could be cool.
That's important.
A spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. Do you need both material components for the spell to work? Because if not, if you only have vanilla, you could turn that into chocolate. Or if you prefer vanilla, bam, also, what kind of vanilla? Can I turn vanilla into French vanilla? You're not using your head, developers. A spell to gain +2 smarts. That's the best one. Yay. Hey, Flum Plunger, do you remember that one time
this chair
at
really
that
hurts.
one party?
I gotta stand up real quick. This chair hurts.
I'm sorry.
Okay, it's just not the most comfortable.
Would you explain to me in great detail your brilliant secrets of the business world? Holy shit, you do not. And that doesn't sound like your area of expertise at all. Fuck you! I've done okay with CAFCON. You must have been pretty drunk. That might have been why. But it's Vera, so you smile and nod. Well, I will be attending a very fancy and important business dinner event tonight full of powerful people by exclusive invitation. And by exclusive invitation, I mean I'm going to use my Gorgon powers to turn the concierge into stone and then sneak in. I'd love to see you put other people's money where your mouth is, if you're not doing anything tonight. Second date!
Oh shit.
You were planning on reorganizing your collection of rare mint condition Pokemon. They specifically wrote Pokemon cards. Also, I don't have my collection of rare mint condition Pokemon cards. My mom sold them after she got kicked me out. The popular trading card game based on the even more popular video game Pocket Humans. You redeemed yourself. Each card depicts a human being with a specific job and bio. But that can wait, so when time rolls around for the fancy business dinner, you shove them in your pocket and roll out. Flum Plunger, over here. Glad you could make it. I've been raking in business cards hand over claw so far. I met Gertrude Gorgonzola, the diamond tampon tycoon, and Ray K. Bebop, the social media influencer / rapper / robot. And they're both very excited to do business with me. Plus, half the people in this room now follow me on Instagram, because I had zombie tech mogul Steven Jabberwocky hack into their accounts for me. I switched my vowel sounds.
Matter says all genius ideas come from alcohol.
How have you done so far? You turn out your pockets and show Vera the evidence of your endeavor, which consists of the lobby card for the hotel the convention is in, and the only thing handed to you by a real businessman, a sticky note with the word no written in red Sharpie. Are you not even gonna give me the... Oh, fuck off.
Well, keep waiting. Sometimes it takes a little longer.
No, it's okay. You still have an hour left of the event. It's time to pull out all the stops and choose an amazing tactic to get as many business cards as you can to prove to Vera what a valuable business asset and or prom date you are. You may have no business and therefore no business cards to exchange, but you sure as hell have Pokemon cards. Trade those. Convince the business people to give you you have a rare disease that won't be cured if you're given 100 business cards.
Trade those. Oh, you got the hard one.
I don't know what to do.
I've never gotten this one, so I wouldn't know.
I feel like the sense of humor of this game is such that the Pokemon cards would work, but this is important. This This could be the game right here for me. See...
You do get all the hard ones?
The second one, however, see, the business people might give them to me because, you know, charity and stuff like that. Everybody loves Pokemon!
I wanted to say it was going to be the second one, but...
You pull out the dope collection of Pokemon cards, the perfect pocket human for the event. Regina Schmidt, Queen of Networking. She is the owner of a plethora of businesses, as well as one of the 7 guardians of the stock market. It's incredibly rare and gives whoever possesses +7 in networking, which makes it super valuable. Suddenly you're being surrounded by businessmen, each thrusting his cart at you in a variable orgy of potential business collaborations. Within minutes, you have so many business cards that you would need to be a tentacle monster and overhaul all of them. Damn, Plum Plunger. You really know how to clean up, don't you?
Look at you picked a good one.
By sheer random chance. Hey, that's how I got you!
Good job.
I think you have a business card from just about everyone here.
Well, now you have another one.
Just then, 2 businessmen rushed towards you so fast, cards extended, that they smashed into each other and both knocked out. I stand corrected. Vera stoops down and collects the business cards from the unconscious men. You hand her the stack of cards you've procured, and the 2 of you link arms and walk away. You toss the Regina Schmidt card over your shoulder without even looking to see who may catch it. You no longer care about its fate. You have everything you ever needed. A bunch of business card, +2 boldness, and +1 smarts. And the affection, or at very least the tolerance, of a good woman. Aw, you tolerate me.
I mean, I'm not a Gorgon. She tolerates you.
Let's go.
Alright.
You are smart as fuck.
Apparently. Oh my gosh, I don't know where to...
I would bring up the creativity because your smarts is already at like holy fuck tons.
Auditorium then?
Your creativity might be too low for this picky-ass dickhead. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you were struck by the lightning of inspiration. You came up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world.
Gotta love it.
But the nickname is so awesome, invented, and appropriate that people decide to go with it.
Okay.
Quite the feat. You gain +2 creativity. We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you that by name until the end of this run, which is in like 2 seconds.
The devs?
The video game developers.
Oh! I was like, what's a dev? I don't have a nickname for myself.
Pick one. Schmoofy.
Schmoofy.
You shall be known as Schmoofy for the next 15 minutes. You look over your shoulder to realize Liam has been staring at you for probably the last 45 minutes. He's so silent. Hey. I was just wondering if you would like to, perhaps, sit next to me in a large darkened room while silently passing judgment on a popular film.
Oh shit, I got a date. I've never got a date with him before.
And afterwards we could adjourn to possibly an eating establishment where I can watch and take artistic photos of you as you consume calories.
The blank formerly known as blank.
Well, of course you would, Schmoofy. You'd absolutely love to. Schmoofy, I'm gonna get the use out of this.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh boy, are you two going on a date?
I like your Frosted Flakes impression. Tony the Tiger.
Fuck it, I'm going all in. Commit to the bit.
Fucking Coach.
What? No. What are you even doing here? Eavesdropping. But what do you mean it isn't a date? Aren't you asking Raven out to dinner and a movie? I am not asking out anyone, and it's not a date. Dating is a cheesy, cliched artifact of heteronormative monaga-culture.
What the fuck?
I stumbled over monaga culture, but I almost got that in one.
I thought you got it right. But
Monaga
are those
culture.
even weird, like real
Yes.
words?
Heteronormative is the society norm of being heterosexual. Monaga culture of monogamy.
I've never heard those actual words said.
I've heard heteronormative before. Monaga culture is a new one, and I'm pretty sure that... Whatever, fuck
Of course you would know.
Well, if it's not a date, what is it? Damn, Coach. If you can't convince Liam this isn't a date, he might not go out with you at all. You think fast and tell them. Choose, Schmoofy, choose! It's not a date. It's a date. Wink. It's performance art. Liam forgot to tell you we'll be wearing duck costumes the whole time. I kind of feel like the duck costume on that one.
I kind of feel the duck costume too, but I'm scared. Like, my stuff isn't all that bad except for my money, but it's like, I don't want to fuck this up. Oh my god, I'm scared. Fuck. Why did I have to get a hard one like this? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. Do you really think it's the second one? Because I think it's the second one.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Duck costumes?
Thank God.
That's great! Well, that changes everything. It does? Sure it does. I thought you two were planning a romantic evening, when really you're just trying to show your school spirit.
So... The performance art has that ring, hipster ring to it, it does, Mazzy, so if it's wrong, it's kind of mean.
No, it was... She got it. But the school's mascot isn't a duck. Well, of course not, but you know what they say. It's not the mascot that matters, it's dressing up in a hot foam rubber costume. Your aphorisms truly are the best. Thank you! But I suppose dressing up as two giant ducks would subvert expectations to a delightful degree.
He's got like that evil laugh.
It's settled. Later that night, you and Liam are kicked out of a movie theater for being giant ducks. Liam writes a scathing blog post about it. It's the best not date you ever had. You get +2 fun and +1 smart.
Woohoo!
Alright. It's Judgment Day.
Oh man.
Who do I ask to prom? Scott.
Alright.
Yep.
Okay.
Hi.
The tension is building. What's gonna happen? Will I or Schmoofy find true love?
I will feel like I am not going to get Liam because every fucking time I don't get him.
Hey, you said you never got a date with him before.
Yeah, I never did, no. So maybe...
I bought a bloody tampon for you. Now, I'm not saying you owe me, but I've tried really hard to impress you.
That sounds so sad. Stop.
Okay. This is it. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. I was gonna hit the button.
Okay. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm actually stalling for like dramatic effect.
Okay.
You're asking me to go to the prom with you. Have you seen yourself in a mirror? Your face is a crime against humanity, and not one of the crimes against humanity I enjoy perpetrating.
Oh my gosh.
I got shot the fuck down.
Oh my god. I've never seen someone get shot down by a viewer with everything.
I think my stats were too low. No hospital wanted to hire you because it turns out you're going to a prom with a cool date is an essential requirement on a surgeon's resume. And so you never got a job in the end, and you became homeless. Don't even dare to think the monster prom isn't important.
Don't worry, I feel like I'm going to get shot down, because it happens every time.
Oh, I see. You mean like going ironically, right?
Oh my god, did I actually get him on a stream? When I play by myself, I can't get him?
How smart of you. Yeah, I can totally see it. Let's go to prom together, but as a way of internally
What?
mocking all those hollow phonies. Even if we're doing literally the same thing they're doing.
What? Why is it every fucking time I play on my own and I was trying to get him for like 5 goddamn times? It was like, no.
You know what cost me? The fucking hammer. that fucked me, I'm telling you.
We both only got one wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Well, the viewer's just a bitch.
like
No,
this guy.
that is you. A woman is not a bitch because she's not interested in you. She is her own person and has her own desires, and I wish her all the best.
Fuck you.
Let's go to prom. I didn't get to read the thing. Genius.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But you're a genius.
I'm so cute! I've never seen her in a dress and I wanted to see that. I wanted to see her prom dress and I like it. I approve. I want that dress now.
Prom night was beautiful.
The fact that you're streaming it means that it is ironic for you to win. Prom night was beautiful. For once, Liam seemed relaxed without feeling the need to act cool. Of course he didn't. He put all his mysterious posing... Wait, is that what that was?
Yeah.
Aside and told you a bit about the time he spent as part of the Coven and when he was in a K-pop band. He was a Korea boo. That is quite ironic, it is. Baby, can you read? I did ending my glasses.
Yep. You told him you admired that about him. How he has no issue trying new things, as wacky as that might sound. He smiled and told you that when you're immortal, you need to explore life to its fullest, and always be eager to discover new things you might like. Then he said, and you know what? Coming to prom with you has turned to be a new thing I seem to like. Very much.
Duh. Most diplomatic
I didn't even
smile.
get a scoreboard. I gotta fuck you.
I'm over 400. This was long, dude. I don't think you do if you get turned on, because I don't.
Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not part of the game, she plays the game. So be careful. Maybe now she's the one pulling your strings.
Oh shit.
Liam started an iconoclastic band that broke all conventions. Their latest album has been a hit. It has no songs at all. The album is technically just a banana set on fire. And be sure, Liam doesn't care if you don't get it. Scott became an athlete. Not so long ago, he won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone. Just like that.
Maddie says, my wife was a slime monster with a backwards cap.
I don't know how you get him, but I think all of the extra characters are like secret endings.
I want to know how you get her.
The tentacle?
Octopus, yeah.
I don't know. You'd have to ask Xavier. I'm pretty sure he's 100% of this. Because of course he has. That's such an Xavier thing to do, is 100%
How
this.
long do you have to play this?
He's played a lot of goddamn Monster Prom. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
I actually like this one.
Oh. Yeah, you've heard it enough times. Hey, fucking Mumra! Holy shit! And I assume Slenderman.
Corey O'Brien. Is that Poison Ivy?
Well, congratulations.
Yay! I have defeated the waifu problem.
Schmoofy has been victorious. Now, you know what really sucks?
What?
You did it on my Steam account, so you don't get the achievement.
Oh, I'm sad now. I'm so sad. I gotta do that again then. And it's not gonna turn out the same exact way. It's the fucked up part.
I hope I don't get copyright claim for this goddamn song.
I don't think you would.
You'd be surprised. Our fucking, what was it, Bloodlust?
Well, you're also showing the game, though.
Our Bloodlust 2 Nemesis video got copyright claimed by some schmuck.
Oh, jeez.
I disputed that one, though. I don't know whatever happened, though. Schmoofy is victorious.
Thank you, Calvin.
Hail, Schmoofy.
Woohoo! Crowd designers. It's a lot of people. I got the hipster vampire. Yeah.
I got dumped. That's about...
I know,
sounds
that
about
was
right.
that was mean. My purple dork. He's so awkward. You are my purple dork. You're wearing a purple shirt.
You've just unlocked an erotic fanfics about dragons. This is about to get weird.
Oh shit, you got the thing.
I didn't get shit, you got the thing. You have unlocked 10 new images in the gallery.
Higgins asked you a question.
Oh snap, Chaz! If you're on Steam, send me your Steam name. I'll send you Quest for Glory 4. Oh, you really don't have to, Higgins, but I will send you my stream name so you guys can friend me. You and Liam, you're so pretty. You getting laughed at by Vera, which I guess should be me.
There was another game though, probably.
All the stuff from the end credits.
I like the Polaroids. I think you have to click on them to get the new out of the way.
Oh, this is just like in-game stuff.
Mm-hmm. There's the cousin.
No, she's the monster hunter.
No, I know. That's what I was saying. There's the cousin.
Yeah. And fan art. I guess it's kind of cool that you put fan art in your game. I guess somebody else had Vera as a waifu.
Oh, that's cool. I would like to draw Liam.
So draw Liam.
Nice.
Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I totally snapped that out of here.
I don't need it. I'm good.
That is Monster Prom. The last song is Mike Kroll, 15 minutes. I mean, you are absolutely the person to know that, Mazzy. That is awesome. Thank you. Really hope I don't get copyright claim for that. Anyway, so it is now midnight. Schmoofy is victorious. I got dumped.
Vera said fuck you for no reason, in my opinion.
So we're going to go ahead and end the stream there. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe and like. If you're watching on Twitch, please follow. We've got our notifications going, so if you're not following, do the follow. Not Yo Daddy. How's it going, Not Yo Daddy? Y'all heard that new Mozzie? I can't say that I have. I do wish we had more time to interact a little bit, Not Yo Daddy. Hopefully you'll come back soon, though, because we're about to end it here. Every one of you guys that came out is fantastic. Every one of you guys watching on YouTube, we appreciate it, because the best support we can ever ask for is just watching our stuff. You're all awesome. Have yourself a great night, great morning, whatever you've got ahead of you. Thank you.
Night.
Any words for the viewers?
I said good night.
You know what? You did. You fuck what I said. Hey.
Listen to that Mozzie, he says.
I will Google it.
Thank you, Cosmic.
And thank you for the suggestion. Good night, all.
Good night.